A storied badge, 7-year warranty, 5-star ANCAP rating, all the safety suite that you need, and a starting price under 31 grand. Does that pique your interest? This is the MG HS, the latest new model from a brand that in 2019 outsold Jeep, Skoda and Volvo down under. The new MG HS takes on what's perhaps one of the most crowded segments, those compact to mid-sized SUVs that Aussies seem to love. At the top end of that marketplace, the Mazda CX-5 and the Toyota RAV4, MG's sensible in that it doesn't believe it's going to necessarily challenge those market leaders, but it reckons there's room for it to move underneath there. The HS is a conventional SUV in many ways. What breaks the mould is the amount of standard equipment and tech, especially at this price point. MG Pilot sits at the top of the standard equipment list for the HS. This comprehensive safety suite includes autonomous emergency braking with cyclist and pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control, self-steering traffic jam assist, plus lane keeping assistance, speed sign recognition, and more. Add in auto headlamps, LEDs, rear cross traffic and blind spot alerts, alloy wheels, keyless entry and start, and it's clear the Vibe entry-level model's offering creates a new brochure benchmark. Jump up to the Excite grade and there's even more kit, including a powered rear tailgate. One of the surprises for me about the MG HS is the quality of the cabin. There's a mix of soft touch and durable surfaces throughout the cabin. And the seats, steering wheel and ancillary controls are the sort of components you'd expect to find in the mid-range Euros. One of the highlights of the cabin is this big 10-inch screen. The human-machine interface, how it works, is a little bit clunky, but it delivers everything you'd expect, including, of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then the higher spec version, there's a full integrated navigation system. It's a pretty quiet cabin too, and reasonably spacious with decent luggage space. Mechanically, there are few surprises. In styling terms too, but this is a conservative segment. It doesn't necessarily pay to stand out. The new MG HS is quite a capable vehicle. It's not quite as mature as the Japanese and perhaps Korean product that it's competing against. There's little glitches in terms of its calibration of its engine, which can be a little bit laggy, can take a little while to spool up on the turbo. And the gearbox itself, which is a dual clutch unit, can at times be a little bit clunky and a little bit hesitant. But what I'm picking is really how it performs against the best in segment. The MG HS is good enough though to be more than just an also-ran. Cars like the MG HS will help change people's opinion, and it'll change it quite rapidly. This is an honest, comfortable, quiet and reasonably well refined family SUV. 5 seats, plenty of room, decent equipment, in fact probably more than decent equipment, and a great price tag. That's going to be enough to win some early adopters.